Hello, 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 hello! It's your favorite bird brain, or your least favorite bird. There's only one fucking bird brain, so you know what? I'm your most and your least favorite. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. But it is, of course, Raven back eventually with something that's not Spyro related. Thank bleeding Christ, is all I'm going to say to that. Um, so I appreciate I said I was going to be streaming by Monday. It's now Wednesday, and I'm only now just getting to the point where I can stream. So what the fuck happened? So Monday came, and I wanted to stream a different game to what I'm doing today. Um, I got everything downloaded. I got everything set up on my new laptop, the one that I'm streaming from, running Windows 11. Um, and there's a reason that I'm mentioning that it is important. Um, so I get that all set up. I go to test it. Nope, just crashes. It's three separate games I tried in one series. I'll say that much. The first game in the series played the introduction cutscene and then crashed on the main menu. The second game played the introduction cutscenes and it didn't quite crash on the main menu. Like, it didn't show anything, but you could still move. You could hear options being selected. And then the third one, the third one seemed okay. It booted up to begin with. You take 5 steps into the game itself, and it crashes. So I'm like, okay, fine. What the fuck is going on here? I look into it and I find out that apparently those games, for whatever reason, just do not like Windows 11. So I'm like, fuck, what the hell do I do here? I tried everything. I tried compatibility mode, I tried, hell, I even tried hosting a virtual machine off of my laptop with a Windows 10 image. Nope. Well, I mean, it worked, but it was very laggy. And like, even with just the game, to the point that I also would not be able to stream from it, so that's kind of a non-starter, that one. So Tuesday comes round, and I'm like, hang on a second, I still have my old laptop. It's a piece of shit, but the laptop I had when I first started streaming has Windows 10 on it natively, and I still have it. And I can still log into it. I still have a streaming setup on it. Not an up-to-date one, but I have one. Why don't I just pull that out of storage? Well, I pulled it out of storage, and in quite a literal sense, it fell apart. Like, half the screws came out of it immediately. There's cracks all along the base of it, and the battery refused to charge. Eventually, I managed to get that working. So I was like, okay, fine, whatever. I get the games up and running. The games themselves run perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. But then I take a look at my streaming setup. And it's like, okay, you suddenly now don't recognize my headset. You don't recognize my controller. You're still not recognizing the battery, and the cable is being held in by the skin of its teeth. Hell, there's bits of it being held together by super glue, that tells you anything. So eventually, it just got to the point where so I'm skipping a step. So it was a pain in the arse, but I got round those issues. Then for the big one. My Windows 10 PC can recognize the game. It plays the games absolutely fine. My stream setup can detect the sound from the games, but not the display. So you'd be able to hear everything I could do, you just wouldn't be able to see it. So since it was problem after problem after problem after problem, I've put that particular set of games on the back burner. And for the moment, because I need something to de-stress, to detox, I've decided to do something a little bit more shooty-uppy, you know? So let me get you on over to, I think it's this one, right? Yes, it is. I have had to play around with this a little bit, because I am doing the Wii version of this game, the trilogy version, and I found out as part of my testing that the Wii doesn't entirely show the screen at like full 1080p dimensions, at least. I know the most it can go up to is 480i, which is what I've got it set to. But yeah, so I have had to tweak this a little bit. I have had to zoom the thing in a little bit to try and crop out as much of the black lines as I can. I'm not going to get them all, and you know what? For a couple of pixels each side, I'm not overly worried. If people like it, they like it. If they don't, deal with it. But as you've just seen here, we are doing the trilogy version of the game. Partly because I actually did some testing with the GameCube version of the game. I have the GameCube version as well. I don't have the remastered version, unfortunately, because I don't have a Switch. But well, here's a preview of the shit that we're going to be getting ourselves into. Okay, this one not so much. That's the second game, but we will be doing the second and third games, depending on how well the first one does. And that's actually a preview of the third game. So we'll get to those ones, obviously. Now I am just going to need to blank the screen for a split second here, because it's going to show my my avatar, which looks deceptively like me. So I am just going to blank this for 2 seconds. All right, yes, the game's used the nunchuck, yada yada yada. Okay, there we go. Safe now. Yeah, so I have created a brand new profile here, just so that I can get all the unlockables and shit like that again. I have tweaked a couple of the settings, nothing too major. It's basically I put the brightness up a little bit. This was a value I think worked quite well given my own testing. I can fuck with this on the fly. But yeah, I also need to check at some point how my volume is compared to the game volume. We'll play that by ear. I'm sure if there's an issue with it, people will tell me. But anyway, I want to start a single player campaign for Brain 1. And because this is a brand new profile, I only have 2 difficulties, normal or veteran. There is a third difficulty called hyper mode, but because this is a brand new profile, I don't have it unlocked. Normal, I found, I think is a little bit easier than the GameCube version of normal. Whereas veteran, I think is closer to the GameCube version of normal. Confused? Good. Anyway, I'm going to do this one on veteran because it's the hardest difficulty I've got available. And I should say as well, this is going to be a 100% run. It is going to be all pickups, all unlockables, all scans, so that's creature scans, lore scans, research scans, all bosses obviously as well. And it's not going to be a speed run. This is just going to be casual. Uh, but I have done speedruns in these games in the past. One of my other profiles on this account, which I won't show you because it'll show my face, does actually have times for speedruns, 100% speedruns. Anyway, though, let's dive straight into where the trilogy, at least, all started. With our favourite femme fatale. And just to turn... Unidentified distress beacon has been tracked to a derelict space vessel in orbit above Talon 4. I'm going to keep quiet here.
The cosmos. In the vast universe, the history of humanity is but a flash of light from a lone star. The life of a single person should be lost in space and time. But among the stars, there is one light that burns brighter than all others. The light of Samus Aran. Her battles extend beyond her life and etch themselves into history. Here, another chapter of that history will be written.
Okay, so I can talk again now. Yeah, so that voiceover, anybody's wanting to write in saying, hey, that voiceover's really fucking quiet, works to that effect. I know. It's mumbly quiet in the game itself. I've tweaked the volumes every which way I can during testing. I just can't get him to sound good. And to be fair, you only ever hear him in this beginning section and at the very end of the game. I want to say the original GameCube NTSC version of the game had more voiceover lines like that. But even then, not that much more. So, yeah, let's dive into the adventures of bounty hunter Samus Aran. Oh, we're off to a good start already. So, yeah, we've got various shit available to us here. Does this count yet? No, not yet. Not yet. I can only get that when I'm actually on Talon proper. So press and hold Z to lock onto targets. And then, in my case, I just hit the A button to fire. And now I can scan shit. The next set of force field controls are offline. Scan the central pillar to activate them. Don't mind if I do. Move the cursor to the top zone, release the minus button to enter the scan visor. So it's basically here. Scannable objects appear as orange targets or red targets. Press and hold Z to scan a target. Like so. Force field activation switches are now online. And you can press either the A button or the minus button to return to the combat visor. I like to do it with the minus button. I don't know why. Just personal preference more than anything else. Now, the GameCube version, this is your tutorial. This would be your tutorial on press the right shoulder button to be able to go into free aim mode. So just look up. But this is the trilogy version of the game, where the control scheme is based on the third game rather than the first game. So it actually uses the Wii controls. And of course, Samus can jump, she can scan, she can do all kinds of shit. Looky, a door. The entrance to the main docking bay. Oh, and some things have just appeared. Deck gamma, reactor core and propulsion, current status, environment normal. Okay. Deck beta, biohazard research, environment normal. Okay. Absolutely do not need to scan all of these. This one, deck alpha, emergency evacuation area, environment unstable. Yeah, you never guess where we're going. So I don't need to scan absolutely everything here. If I do, when I say 100% scans, I mean 100% scans that actually count towards my logbook percentage. Which, if I go over here, well, basically everything, anything and everything that appears down here, but nothing's in there yet. Hang on 2 seconds. Log on free. Uh, yeah, that's fine. Can't do any of the stretching stuff that I could in other ones. That's fine, that's fine. That's fine. Whew. Airlock repressurization successful. Basically, this is the game's tutorial level. Basically trying to get you to, you know, get used to the controls and all that jazz. What the fuck was that? Alright, carrying swiftly on into here. Now, the first thing I'm going to grab, because it is missable, yes, there are missable scans this early in the game. First thing I'm going to grab is this, for the logbook. A new creature entry, the parasite. Interstellar vermin. Is there a space equivalent of Rent-A-Kill? I guess we're it. Travel in swarms. Indigenous to Talon 4, a single parasite is harmless to larger life forms, however they tend to travel in large groups, swarming over potential prey. Such swarms can be dangerous. Spoilers. They're kinda hot. And that's the one issue I have with the trilogy version, is it doesn't always pick up my sense. Okay, Right, what the hell happened to you, dude? Okay, morphology, space pirate, death caused by severing of the spinal cord. Yeah, that would do it. That would absolutely do it. Analysis shows incredibly large muscle structures surrounding the jaw area. Fluid sacs containing acid are also detected. Don't do acid, kids. Death caused by severe flame damage to exoskeleton. Eesh. High levels of radiation detected, and we're just standing by it like nothing's wrong. Fucking phase on. Now, as I say, I'm not going to scan everything because I'm going to be here if I do. I'll scan some of the more immediately interesting ones that I can remember anyway. Death caused by acidic burns to body, chemical type unknown. There's also him. This one's alive. Weak life signs detected. Imprints of large bite marks can be seen on the exoskeleton. These guys don't like Samus, and therefore, we don't like them. Are you gonna... Okay, sometimes he drops something, which is scannable, but not today. Although this debris is obstructing the hallway, it looks like it can be easily removed. Controller! 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 Oh my god, right. Ugh. space power, death caused by excessive blunt trauma to cranium. Basically, the roof fell on him. Press and hold A to charge, release to fire. Okay. Continuing onwards. Oh, what are the parasites? And they're going there. Oh, it's going to be a long, long day. Now, I can get in here, believe it or not, with Samus's well-known morph ball ability. And another thing I like about the trilogy version of the game is I can literally just flick the Wiimote up and I can jump without a bomb. Of course, you can still use bombs to jump as well. Anyway, moving on. Step into the hologram to download the map. Yes, do exactly that. But before we do that, we're going to scan it. There's a limited number of these in the game, and if you go through all of them, you can't scan it. The map station. Walk into the map station holograms to download a map of the area you're in. Allow us to do exactly that. Jesus Christ!
Hear ye, hear ye. Let the record show that this viewer was here first.
Llama, you scared that your name is very apt. Your name is very apt. Thank you, Scariest Llama, for not only being first to the stream, but for the follow as well. You bastard. I was not ready for... I'll be honest with you, I saw you lurking in chat for a good 5-10 minutes or so, but not saying anything. And then it was like, oh, and suddenly a llama. You stream, don't you? Let me see here. How are you doing this evening?
Weave their tales, I find myself caught in the spotlight of suspicion, my virtual coat perhaps a shade too flamboyant, my smile a tad too enigmatic. It's a role, I dare say, that adds a dash of spice to our digital repartee, a sprinkle of mystery amidst the camaraderie. Fear not, for in this game of wits and words my intentions remain as noble as a knight's, though wrapped in the delightful cloak of mystery that sussy implies. So, let us continue this dance of dialogue, my friend, with eyes twinkling and minds alight with the thrill of the unknown and the...
I like that. I mean, it looked like Final Fantasy. Which one was that? I know it wasn't 6, because if it was 6, I would have recognized it. If I had to guess, I'd say 4 or 5. Oh, I'm glad you're well. Anyway, let me see. Oh, it would have been 2. Oh, of course they remastered them, didn't they, to look like those ones? So yeah, let's see what we've got to work with. A maze of hallways and pipes and random ass shit. This being our ultimate objective, this room right here. So let's go exactly there. Most likely to. Have you played all the Final Fantasies, Llama, or just a couple of them? Town 4, Ground Zero, secure, yada yada yada. There are some funny ones in here. I'm trying to remember where they are. Not that one. Parasitic infestations been detected, yada yada yada. Indeed, I picked up the Pixel Remaster. Played 1 most of the way through 2. We'll play the rest in order, I think. Oh, you'll need to let me know when you do that, because I would love to see them. Gutted that you've already done one, but well, it's one of those things, I guess. I've played 6 up before picking up the remaster. Ah, fair. Most of the... I've not played most of them. The ones that I have played, I've played and completed 6. The original on the PS1. I have tried 7, the original, but I just couldn't get into it. So that kind of happened. Played and completed 8. Absolutely love that one. Not really something that I would be streaming immediately, but I mean, I would consider it. Maybe one day a week or something. That would take a while, though. I've played and completed 10. I've played 12, but not to completion because I only had a loan of that one. And then I've played and completed 13. I feel like I'm missing one. I'm not sure off the top of my head. Anyway, down to deck beta. Yeah, fair few, exactly. Exactly, my friend. Alrighty. Warning. Well, use the morph ball to get through small areas. Yes. Press the C button to turn into the morph ball. This is your tutorial on how to do it. I just did it upstairs already. Can you scan fire? No. Energy conductor's been damaged. Yes. Do not play with electricity. This has been your Ow! So what do? I play with electricity. It didn't even hurt me. Like, I'm still at 99 health. And then we are... What the fuck is that? Low life signs detected. Creature appears to be in a state of stasis hibernation. For your sake, stay that way. Where are the funny ones? I know there are some funny ones. Or maybe that's in a section later on. Oh, hello. Both legs of this creature are broken. Oh, hi! I think I'm taking a hit here. Severe internal damage. Oh, I actually didn't. Okay, there's the thing that I tried to get earlier to scan and couldn't. The small health energy. Annoyingly, in this game, and in only this game, you have to scan the pickups. I haven't a clue why, but you do. And I have fucked many a 100% run by missing one of them. Fire missiles with down on the D-pad. Why? Oh, I just found five. Oh, no. I want this. Which, for some reason, they class this as a creature. But then, I suppose, what else do you class it as? The auto defense turret. Use missiles to break the outer casing. Although, to be fair, these ones are so fucking weak. Why am I not going left? Hang on. No, I don't want you to... Fuck. Here. Oh, you spawn another pickup. This one I think is guaranteed, actually. The missile ammo pickup. The small missile ammo pickup, specifically. So when's the next time you're planning to go live, Llama? To pick up 2? Right. Now this I want to make sure I scan, because this is very missable. Pirate data entry. Encrypted data decoded. I'm probably going to read all of these out of order, but you know what? Nah. Log 09.992.3. Zebes has fallen. Or Zebes. I don't think it's ever explained how that one's said. All ground personnel are presumed dead, either killed by the hunter clad in metal or in the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. the hunter clad in metal being us, and that being a reference to the games in the original Metroid, actually. Our research frigates Orpheon, Syracuse, and Vol Paragon were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Frigate Orpheon is now docked at Vortex Outpost. Orpheon's cargo appears to have a 100% survival rate. Metroids are healthy but on restricted feeding schedules due to uncertain supply status. We are ready to begin research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Security status remains at Code Blue. No signs of pursuit from the hunter. Yeah, considering we are on Frigate Orpheon, I wouldn't put too much faith in that. Any stream so far hasn't been so much to stream FF2, but to test LlamaBot. I do need to test it again soon though, as I made a few tweaks. Most likely the weekend, I imagine. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I'll keep an eye out for the that's all, folks. I'll keep that in mind. Right, some of the funnier ones in here. No, not that one. That red one was the only one I needed to scan. Game, will you please pick up my controller? I also want to make sure I scan this one. Because that turret would attack me otherwise. And if I didn't scan it in the previous room, you can scan it in this one.
FBI, open up!
Kind of perfect timing considering this door. Or is it? Oh no, this one, sorry. Xenotropic life form unstable. Use caution. The FBI are behind this door. Oh, but thank you for the 100 bits. You are the most generous of llamas. Oh, I greatly appreciate. I needed that laugh. Thank you. You'll never take me alive. Do you know who I am? I'm motherfucking Samus Aran. Is this one? No. They must be later on, that's all I can think of. Yeah, they must be in the later areas. Okay, so that one turns on the elevator. Open up, goddammit! Open up! Open this goddamn door! Okay, so you're damaged internally. You're now dead. Everything is right with the world. Wrong one. You have a brain hemorrhage. Ouch! I mean, I'm taking trace amounts of damage. Okay, you are... You have minimal injuries, okay. Maximum firepower! Charge! Shot. Wow, you actually tanked a charge shot as well. But not two. Oop, wrong one. Oops, still the wrong one. Acid burns have welded the joints of the exoskeleton. Ow! Here, let me put you at your misery. It kind of been nice living like that, just saying. Oh, more things to scan here. None of them important. Security codes on auto defense turrets are changed every other lunar cycle. Using improper codes may result in turret activation. Basically, put the wrong code in, you're dead, bitch. Obstruction detected in reactor ventilation system. Engineering crew report to freight lift corridor immediately. But I don't wanna! Covers may become superheated if airflow is restricted. Unusual thermal readings should be reported to the deck engineer on duty. where he will promptly yell at you and basically say, stop telling me how to do my job. Alright, so we're going to scan this, and oh, there's a body here. Death caused by severe lacerations to the abdomen. Ow. Very ow. Okay, making our way further down. And just... Ow. Also, if you missed the parasite, you can get them again here. Don't get too comfy. There's a reason I haven't moved forward here. Please insert metallic sphere. It's like they're inviting me in. I'm a sphere? I'm metallic? Oh, never mind, sir. Don't worry about me. Yes, the charge beam can draw in pickups. I need you, though. Want to come in here? Because in here is another scan. Another important one. The save station. Kind of speaks for us. I must lurky lurk, but we'll pop back later. Llama with the tier 1 sub, you beautiful, beautiful creature, you. I love llamas. I absolutely fucking love llamas. But you might be the scariest, but you're also the sweetest. Thank you so very much for the tier 2. You can tell I've not done this for a little while. Thank you so very much for the tier 1 sub. Enjoy your lurk as well. And I look forward to seeing you again a little bit later on. But seriously, thank you. Stay awesome. And you know what? I am going to remember this momentous occasion, and I am going to save the memory of it. In other words, go take taxis. Alrighty, so what are we looking for in this piss poor state of a ship? Oh, I can scan you. Still contain a heat signature. They've not been here for very long. Life signs detected. Large amounts of blood missing from the carcasses. The bodies may have been used for nourishment. Pattern consistent with predator behavior. I'm sure it's fine. Let's go. That's normal. That's something I would expect to see in the reactor. Yeah, remember the parasites we've been beating the fuck up this entire visit? Well, here's the normal parasite. And yes, it's a boss encounter, which means, of course, one time, you have one chance. The Parasite Queen. Parasite female genetically enhanced by unknown means. A weak spot has been detected in this creature's mouth. Use your auto-targeting to acquire this new target. That kind of means a lot less now that I'm using Wii controls. Scans indicate the presence of a potent mutagen, origins unknown. The creature exhibits the ability to fire weapons-grade blasts of energy from its mouth, a trait not present in the standard parasite genome. It appears the pirates have begun a bioengineering program with considerable results. So, yes, in the original version of this game, GameCube version, the automatic lock-on point would be on its body until you do the scanner. And then moves to the head. Here, it does, wow! There we go, it's dead. Unfortunately, us killing the parasite queen, it does have a bit of an unforeseen effect.
Evacuate immediately.
Reactor core critical. Yeah, now would be a good time to run. We have 7 minutes to get off the ship. But we can't go back the way we came. So, elevator here taking us back up. I'm gonna keep the scan visor on here, because at the top, I can turn the turret off. What turret? There's one up there. Ow! I thought you were staying hibernated. Okay, so pathways are locked. In fact, several pathways are locked. So we have to take the pipes. And I like to do this bit in morph mode because I like to think I go faster doing it. I'm taking minuscule amounts of damage here, but it really is minuscule. Like, I've been hit by several parasites at this point, and I've only taken 1 damage. Yeah, know what they were saying about vents building up pressure? They weren't kidding. Okay, now I found this out in testing. I thought you could skip past this, but nope, you actually do have to shoot it. You do have to shoot those turrets. I thought the door was powered on the entire time, but no, you really do have to kill them. I didn't know that until yesterday. Now be careful coming into this room. Yes, there is a huge crusher. Oh shit. I tried to get into the hole and I missed it, and I was like, oh god, I've never actually been caught by that crusher before. I still haven't. And then we get here. Wherever here is. Fans of the 2D games will know exactly who this is. Never better. So the only way to get across here is to grapple. So we go through. There's another thing to scan here, which disables another turret. That's all it does. And then this here. As soon as we scan this, point it over turret. Yeah, remember all those power-ups we've been learning about? Learning how to use, like, the missile launcher, the charge beam, the morph ball. Remember all that shit?
Area suit malfunction.
Yeah.
Morph ball
No.
malfunction. Missile malfunction. Charge beam malfunction. Grapple beam malfunction.
Nope, they're all gone now. Where am I going? There we go. But we can get through here. Yeah. Depressurize the dam. Oh, that's where I got from. Okay. are out of here. Not exactly subtly, but we are out of here. Motherfucker. And we're done with the frigate, at least for now. But we ain't letting that motherfucker escape. Except we are. Tracking an enemy target has been lost. Ground-based recon required. Begin landing sequence. It literally has wings the size of a fucking jumbo jet. Yes, you think it's better to find them on foot. Game logic. Anyway. Time for the worst landing angle in sight. At least here it looks kind of normal, but just getting to that point. Fucking dive bomb the planet. What's the worst that could happen? And welcome formally to Talon 4. Oh god, what happened there? Am I still alive? Yeah, it looks like I am. That was concerning. That was really concerning. Right. So, here we are, Talon 4 proper. We're missing a lot of abilities. Like, I'm holding the button down, so I can't charge it anymore. I can't even fire I can't fire any missiles. I can't go into Morph Ball. I can't do I don't have a grapple hook to show this, but I can't even go into grapple mode. Oh well. But there is a couple of things I can scan here. So let's get some of the easily missed scans out the road. First one, ironically, is the ship itself. The Hunter-class gunship registered Samus Aran. You can return to your ship to recharge energy, reload weapons, and save progress in the game. It's basically a one-stop shop for all things Samus. And then hiding over here, I think you can scan it. New creature! The Tangleweed. Plant life with basic sentience, retracts into the ground if threatened. Tangleweeds are only dangerous to small organisms. They're covered in tiny barbs designed to trap potential meals. Tangleweeds lack the strength to do anything more than hinder larger life forms. Basically, you try to walk through a tangleweed, it will slow you down to a crawl. You try to roll into them, it'll slow you down to a crawl. Now we've got various ways that we can go here. Don't think I can go all the way here. Oh, maybe I can. Alright, so yeah, where does this lead? Okay, yeah, no, I remember where this leads. Let's go this way, because why the hell not? And a new enemy. These guys actually hurt. The Seedling, the plant-based ground feeder, even though it's on the roof. Dorsal spines can be ejected in self-defense, which, P.S., that's exactly what it's just done to me. I don't have the charge beams, I couldn't reach most of those. And yes, here's an example of the Tangleweed. So, regular movement speed, slow, regular slow, regular slow. Ah, that's hard my throat to do that. Woof. And then we end up here. Impact Crater. Impact Crater? Here for what? Whatever. But we have things to scan here. Some pirate data. Yeah, you didn't think we were done with the pirates, did you? So, log 10.308.0. Field team reports are in on an age structure of alien design, built on the surface of Talon 4. Studies show this structure projects a containment field. This field bars access to a prime source of energy within a deep crater. Science team believes the field is powered by a number of strange Chozo artifacts. We have found some of these relics, and studies on them have begun. As this field could hinder future energy production operations on Talon 4, we must dismantle it as soon as possible. If this means the destruction of the Chozo artifacts, it will be done. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. And then here, there's a door that we can't actually open. I actually thought this door was on the previous door, but okay. So, scanning it is actually another missable research entry. There's a blast shield on the door blocking access. Analysis indicates that the blast shield is invulnerable to beam weapons. Explosive weapons may damage it. Basically, we ain't getting through that door until we have something that gives us missiles back. So we're not going that way. There is a door up there, and another one kind of in this area. We can't get to either right now. There is also somewhere a door down here. And in here we have a couple new scans. New creature scan for one. The blast cap. Volatile chemicals within this weed's toxic fungal cap may explode if agitated. The poisonous flesh from the blast cap helps keep it from being eaten. It also detonates its fungal cap when it senses even slight contact. In other words, don't touch the fucking things. But that's all that's here. For now, anyway. This rock formation blocks most of the tunnel, but there is a small opening near the floor. Oh, shit, apparently I missed one. So, unfortunately, we're not going that way either. So, yeah, the only place that we really can go is the most obvious door, which is this one here. And in here, we immediately get another new enemy. Desperate to get our attention, the beetle. Burrowing insect with a resilient carapace, extremely aggressive. Haha, you're not kidding. Insect's massive mouth enables it to tunnel through solid rock at high speeds. Above ground, beetles can cover short distances rapidly. They attack anything that moves near their lair. Yeah, that will include you. Where'd the other one go? Do I need to scan that? No, I don't. Gate stem. I've never seen it. Whatever. So we end up back in here, and again, immediately another new scan. The sap sac. Chemical reaction within sac produces violent explosion when agitated. Kind of like being kicked in the balls, only a lot more deadly. Because of its irresistible odor and sweet nectar, the sap sac was nearly eaten out of existence. You make your own jokes. The evolution of an explosive chemical sac saved it. Now only brave or ingenious creatures dare to devour it. Or idiots. moving swiftly on, over here is another new enemy.
Recording to logbook.
The Zoomer anchors itself to walls and other surfaces. Avoid contact with spikes. A basic nerve center located directly above the Zoomer's mandibles detects nutrients. Sharp spines protect it from casual predators, but the lack of a reinforced carapace makes the Zoomer vulnerable to any indirect attacks. And even a few direct ones as well. Game. I did want to do the GameCube version of this game because it controls a little bit better, but graphically it looked horrible on my test run. And also, over here,
Recording to logbook.
kind of an offshoot of the Zoomer, the Geeber, or Cheeber. Again, I'm not sure how to say that one. Wall-crawling mollusk with retractable spikes. The Geeber is an evolutionary offshoot of the Zoomer family. When threatened, it extends lethal spikes and retracts its head deep into its armoured carapace. Yeah, unlike the Zoomer, you can't kill this one normally. Also, if you missed the beetles earlier, here's a few more. I was waiting to see if it was going to spawn any of the other things. No, there is another scan I can get. Actually, can I get it now? Or do I need the double jump to get it? No, I can get it now. I can get it now. And it's over here. Ah, shit. Ow! Literally just got spunked in the face. By the blood flower, able to eject toxic spores. Toxins are poisonous even to the blood flower itself. 3 mouth nodules protrude from the stalk beneath the flower, each with a rudimentary brain cluster and the ability to spew toxic fumes at anything within a 5-meter radius. A bit further than 5 meters away there again. The spores ejected from the stigma at the center of the flower are sufficient to kill this creature if they explode in its vicinity. Yeah, it's basically the instrument of its own demise. Like so. I also could have shot the sap sack up there. Now, no point continuing because if I just shoot that door, it won't open. Yeah, it's another one that you need missiles for. Which is fine. Whee! So again, we are leaving. Okay, that's fine. And in here, we have an elevator. Access to Chozo Ruins West. Yes, we're done with Talon Overworld already, because there's basically nothing we can do in it right now. Ow! Oh, and I've just seen an ad started, so I apologise if there was no forewarning on that one. So, Chozo Ruins. Let's go. We're going to be in the Chozo Ruins a little bit longer.
Data received.
Oh, incoming scan data. Abnormal seismic activity detected. Seismic disturbances at the ruins site. Alright, let's have a look. The Hive Totem. Now, where is that in relation to me? Kind of far, but not especially. Now be careful here. Yep, the beetles are here too. But what's also here is the first of many, many, many Chozo lore. Chozo script translated. The history of the Chozo stretches back into ancient times, so far into the fog of the past that we know not where our ancestors came from. One thing is clear, however: the Chozo who colonized Talon 4 made a conscious choice to eschew a civilization of advanced technology. We Chozo chose to live in harmony with nature, guided by the providence of the universe. We believe we will spend peaceful days here and plan to leave our words from time to time. TLDR, Chozo are here. Anyway, time to make our way to this room. And welcome back from the ad break. Now, can I scan the birds? No, I can't. You can shoot them, though. Something slightly sadistic about that, just saying. Alright, and in here... a lot of beetles, Jesus. Okay, so another door that we can't open. So, nothing to do but to continue forward. And there's something up there, but we can't reach that from here, so I'm not even going to try. There's a door down there. That is the door we need to go to. That's the one that leads to the hive totem. But I want to... Can I get this yet? Oh god. There's other ones coming, so I'll deal. I'll get it later. So, in this connecting pathway, we have these. The scarabs, exploding parasites that can embed their bodies in solid rock. Scarabs think nothing of sacrificing themselves for the safety of their swarm. When a hostile life form is sighted, they block its progress by embedding themselves in floors and walls. Embedded scarabs violently self-destruct when threatened. But they're basically a non-issue. Something that is slightly more of an issue, but only slightly, is the ion. Immobile organisms entirely composed of ocular tissue, capable of launching sustained energy beams. Yeah. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Capable of launching sustained energy beams when active, the ion is sensitive to light and will close shut if a bright flash ignites nearby. Basically, shoot it. A single shot will not kill it, and it will reopen its eye after a while. But, yeah. That's how you get through. And don't touch them. Even physical contact hurts you. So yes, I'm just coming tentatively into this room, because in this room is the War Wasp hive. Primary War Wasp dwelling, only vulnerable to heavy weaponry, which we don't have yet. War Wasps build their homes over existing crevices using whatever materials are close at hand. They carry building fragments back to the construction site with their forelegs and glue them into place with adhesive secreted from their abdomens. By the way, anybody who does not like wasps, you might want to look away. And to be fair, I'm not a fan of wasps myself. But there is a Chozo lore to read here first. Many long years have passed since we Chozo first took root in this land. The passage of time has always been a source of fascination to us. It is the belief of many Chozo sages that the truths of the universe hide within the tumbling currents of time's flow. Even as we search for answers there, however, we find illumination in other, unexpected places. We know not how the ability has come to us, but recently many Chozo have begun to sense things beyond the realm of ordinary perception. Strange sights and inexplicable sensations flood our minds, filling us with visions. We take this growing ability to be a sign of our burgeoning harmonization with the infinite. Perhaps, finally, the universe's secrets are becoming known to us. Perhaps. So, yes. There is also a thing up there, which we can't get yet. There is also a war wasp hive up there as well, if you didn't scan the one above. Be careful when you come up here, however. Yeah, the wasps are mad.
Recording to logbook.
So, unsurprisingly, this is the war wasp. Airborne insect equipped with a venomous stinger capable of shearing steel. Yeah, this is like your normal everyday garden variety wasp on steroids. The war wasp rarely strays far from its hive unless it is pursuing an immediate threat. It attacks with no regard for its own survival, dive bombing its enemy with stinger extended. Fast working toxins from the stinger can incapacitate most small organisms. And make no mistake, these guys are a threat in the early game. So much so, I'm getting out of here. Now, fortunately, creatures cannot come through doors. But we have another save station here, and I'm going to use this one. Is this cheap? Yes. Do I care? No. Now, they do respawn, so don't hang about now. Until you destroy the hive, they will respawn infinitely. Oh, whoops. Well, enjoy a free 7 damage. Okay, so there is shit to do in this room, but I'm not too worried about it right now. Right now, I'm just going to blow them up and make my way through the door to another new enemy. This one's quite passive, though. The plasmite. Small insect capable of storing and releasing thermal energy. Plasmites are attracted to sources of heat, thriving on the energy present there. They emit light when hunting and will expel small bursts of thermal energy when threatened. They're basically not a threat. They do create light. Now, there is water here as well. For the time being, it's important do not touch it. Oh, I need to scan that. And I got lucky with a scan here, because this is one I sometimes miss. So, the large energy replenishes 20 units of energy. I thought it was 30, but maybe that's another game. In any case, yeah. Here we are. Now the water is acidic, so don't touch it. But here we are in the hive totem. So, what was it that was going on here? Seismic activity. Okay. Well, I'm here. Mechanical device appears to be inactive. Life forms detected within hollows of the machine. Okay. And it appears this item can only be reached by using the elevated bridge. So, what I'm gonna do... What I'm gonna do is sneeze my guts out, apparently. Jesus, I'm so sorry. Oh. Do I want to do this now, or do I want to take a break first? No, let's do this. Let's do this now. I want shiny. Game has decided I don't get shiny. It's already time for the next boss of the game. So, 2 scans in this room. Both of them are missable. In fact, they're one time. So firstly, the main boss, the Hive Mecha. The security unit programmed to work with predatory hive dwellers. A design flaw makes the shielding in Hive Mecha weak around their access ports. These units are second generation combat drones, able to interface with organic units at a higher level. They train, shelter, and work with hive-dwelling predators. Unarmed, they rely on their hive beasts to handle any threats. And speaking of, where is it? Stop. So secondly is the variant of the warped wasp, the ram wasp. Airborne predator, circles its prey and then strikes. The war wasps are the only species on Talon 4 to evolve a true hive mind. Nesting in damp, dark places, ram wasps emerge in small groups when threatened and circle the enemy at high speeds, disorienting it. Striking from all sides as a single intelligence, they can fell huge organisms. Basically, this fight I leave to the radar. Get out of the water. And just wait for it to stop. Okay, and as soon as you kill everything in the area, what? Hey. If they do actually manage to ram you, they can actually send you quite far. I'm just looking at the radar here. Oh, of course. Whee! That was close. So, 2 waves down, time for the 3rd. This is the fight. Ow! Okay, Ow! God, come on. Yeah. I also love how the room floods. Oh, I grabbed the ram war wasp without even meaning to. Oh shit! My hand is getting tired. Okay, 2 to go. Oh, I didn't even jump and it missed. Of course you'd go perfectly behind. Oh no, I missed it. And if you miss it, you have to do the entire wave again. Oh. This fight is easier on the GameCube version because you don't have to worry about where the hell Beaver is. Okay, there we go, got it. And once you've done 3 waves successfully, it defeats the Hive Mecha, the Barbed War the Ram War Wasps are no more, and the boss fight is done, Zos. And our reward is a missile launcher. We finally got missiles back. Only 5 of them as opposed to the 15 we had earlier, but eh, whatever. Now other thing to note is missiles can break these doors open. And a reward for coming in here is an energy tank. Energy tanks fully heal you and give you an extra 100 health on top. Now let's see if I can... Yes, I can!
Recording to logbook.
So now that I've got the missile launcher and I'm able to get these, this is usually the one that I miss the most when I'm going for 100% scans. The medium missile pickup. Okay, so that's fine. And that's fine. Now there is a pipe here, and if we had Morph Ball, we could go in it, but we don't. So the only way we can go is back the way. Ooh. So I'm gonna go back to the save point at least. And still do not touch the water. And one nice thing I can do now is I can destroy war wasp hives. You don't have to scan a destroyed one, but yes, war wasps are resourceful insects. The destruction of a hive will not deter the survivors from rebuilding a new home. Surviving war wasps will defend new sites with their lives until the hive is complete. Well, none survive, so fuck you. Anyway, I do want to come down here because there's a few things of note. Firstly, we can get into this door now. And in here is another map station. Make sure to scan it if you didn't get the one on the Orpheon. So, what are we dealing with here? Short answer, a lot. And I'm going to tell you right now, this isn't even all of it. There is more. So that's the first nice thing. Secondly, there's this wall here. Stress points present in Brimstone Wall. A concussive blast may shatter it. Anytime you see the word Brimstone, hit it with a missile. That's why you don't touch the water. And in here is a missile expansion. The first of many. God help us. Now there's even more. Ow! There's even more to do in this room, but we can't do it yet, so away we go. Where's the... that's the one I need. Whatever. They are essentially harmless. So we'll destroy that. Destroy that. And now I'm relatively safe. Now I'm just going to come in here and use the save point. Firstly, to save for progress. I really don't want to have to do the hive totem again. Secondly, to refill my health. And thirdly, I think this is a good time for me to take a bit of a pause, because my nose is absolutely fucking killing me right now. So give me but a few minutes, as soon as I find where my Be Right Back screen is. Alrighty, a little worse for wear, but I am back. Yeah, I don't know if it's just like hay fever or dust or any other allergies that I don't really know of, but like that sneezing fit came out of nowhere and it did a number on me. So I've taken an antihistamine. Hopefully it clears things up a little bit. I mean, I'm alright for the moment. But for now, let's make our way back. Now I can't do anything with, well, anything in there actually, not yet. So just gotta continue making our way back. Missiles don't do shit to ions, so don't waste them. Just don't. No, wait, where am I going? Now, one good thing about the scarabs is, if you know what you're doing, you can use them to restock. Where? I was about to say, I know one of them has to give me a fucking thing. Oh, hi! Oh, I'm still feeling bummed up. What the hell? There we go. Right. Oh, apparently there was an enemy down here I missed. Oh god, it's still coming. Where'd I miss it? Oh, you. Now, if I missed the War Wasp earlier, I can scan that one because it's just out in the open. I think that is the way I need to go, up that way. But I want to make a little bit of a detour first. At least a little bit. Because I can come this way now. Oh no, it is this way I need to go. This is the way I need to go. I'll tell you why this is the way I need to go. Ow, that did a number on me. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be physically able to go much longer, because this is annoying as hell. Anyway, this is why, because to go the other way, I need that item. What is that item? Well, don't worry about it. You ain't getting it right now. Firstly, we're stuck in a big way, I suppose. So yeah, it's kind of a mini ambush of beetles. How the hell did that one miss me? Don't know, don't care. Yeah, just based on that one. Good. And when you kill them all, Big Daddy turns up. Ironically, I think these guys are easier than the standard beetles with this layer. They behave in largely the same way. Now, this is not really a boss, per se. In fact, it's actually a common enemy. Oh god, I feel like crap. Okay, let's just get through this. So, we're fighting the plated beetle, a well-armored burrowing insect, vulnerable only in the rear abdomen. Creature's thick cranial plating can repel frontal attacks. This gives it an advantage in combat, allowing it to make ground attacks. Only surfacing when it detects vibrations above, it then maneuvers itself so as to always face its rival, keeping its exposed abdomen detected. That's your clue. Yes. Ah, oh, dang. There we go. Basically, you need to hit its tail. It's the only way to kill it. And a reward for doing that is, well, apparently a reward for getting the plated beetle. And also, congratulations, Samus. We have our ball back. We don't have the bombs, but we got the ball at least. Huh. So I can't use the morph ball bombs. I can't flick up the Wiimote to jump because you only get that with the bombs. But that's okay. We can work with that. Now we can't continue further into that room, so even if we could, the door we can't get through anyway. So we just gotta make our way back at this point. And I'm trying to remember where I need to go next off the top of my head. Alright, give me a second here. I'm just gonna... Okay, so I could, in theory, go that way, which leads us to there, or would lead us to there. I could, in theory, get to there, but I wouldn't be able to continue onwards. No, it's going to make more sense to get that later. I think that's the room I need to get to now. This one over here. And that is accessed from above. I'm not worried about the beetles. I'm really not worried about them. Hell, if anything, I'm more worried about the war wasps. Yeah, I don't like the war wasps at all. Any opportunity I have to kill them, without them attacking me, I'm gonna take it. Oh, and my alarm's going off. It's more medication time. God help me. Give me 2 seconds. I'm not gonna put the beer back screen up, but give me a sec. Do you ever have moments where you feel like you're coming down with a cold or flu or whatever, and like you literally feel like you're drowning? That's kind of how I feel right about now. Anyway, this is why I couldn't go this way earlier, because you need the morph ball to get through there. That did more damage than I thought it would. So I'm gonna take that back. Honestly, when I get more energy tanks, I'm just gonna continue on. Now, the what are they called? The plasmites in here. You'll want to keep them alive in here because they're your only source of light in the room. And you've got some obstacles to dodge. But we have a new Chozo lore entry. The surges of negative energy brought by the meteor far exceed our expectation. We Chozo have yet to find a way to rid ourselves of the great poison. All we can do now is seal it away and wait for the day when a power to purify the poison appears. However, it is already impossible to collect all the pieces of the great poison, as it has already spread, seeping into the planet and hardening. Oh, don't worry, we will find out what the great poison is. Now, our objective is this door. We can get to the one over here, but there's no point right now. We can't get in it. How the hell do I get over there again? Over here. Now, they won't attack you, but they will do damage if you touch them, so don't touch them. Now, over here, if I just jump my way out, is a new enemy, and actually quite a hard one to scan if you're not careful. The Shriek Bat. Territorial ceiling dwellers. Body temperature peaks at 121 degrees centigrade. That's like 250 Fahrenheit, if thereabouts. I might be a little bit out of my Fahrenheit scale. Shriek bats have high internal temperature, making them easy to spot with thermal imaging. They roost on cave ceilings while hunting for small prey. Fiercely territorial, they dive bomb anything that wanders near. Like so! Sometimes it's better to let them kill themselves. Okay, carrying on. And immediately another new enemy. The Reaper Vine, I want to say this is? Yes, the Reaper Vine. Powerful rock-dwelling tentacle. A single eye upon the Reaper Vine keeps a constant vigil, but its vision is limited to 10 meters. A scythe-like appendage on its tip is honed to lethal sharpness. The Reaper Vine will swing this blade wildly at anything that enters its zone of perception. Completely immune to damage, but can be stunned temporarily. Now you can climb this tree if you want. There is no point right now, however. You won't get very far. Let's try to open the door with the beam. Oh my god. Oh, hang on. My nose is running like crazy now. Give me another second. I'm really sorry about this. I should say as well, actually, the reason that I'm not putting myself to the be right back screen to deal with all this, A, it's jarring as fuck, and B, I have my setup set up so that every time the be right back screen comes up, it automatically runs an advert, because I tried to make them as unobtrusive as possible. So I don't want to just start spamming the be right back screen because it would start spamming ads. And that ain't good for nobody. But anyway, carrying on. What do we got over here? We have got a save point. Don't mind if I fucking do. Just be careful on the way out, though. Is that the mid one, or is that the... No, that's the middle one. Shit. Now, can I get the thing that's in here? Not yet. I'm missing one ability to be able to get that. So instead, I'm gonna get rid of the blast caps and go this way. Ow! Yeah, they don't fuck around. But over here, the game doesn't want to show it for some reason. But there is a brimstone over there. How goes my Metroiding? It's going well when I can actually fucking breathe. I think I'm coming down with a cold or allergies or some shit. But, like, I literally feel like I'm drowning at times right now. Other than that, the Metroiding is actually going not too bad. And we are going to continue on here. Now time for a bit of hot potato. We're going to come up here, we're going to not touch the floor, and I'll come back to what that was in a second. I was about to say, why aren't you spawning? Well, I don't even need to go that way. So we've got to make our way up here, but there's this. The large metal gate blocks entrance to the area beyond. 4 runic symbols adorn its surface. Matching symbols within this room must be scanned to gain access here. Well, isn't it handy that number 1's right there? I'm trying to remember where one of them is. They need to die because number 2's there. Okay, no, I remember where the 4th one is. Why aren't you triggering? What? Number 3's here. Game? And number 4 was actually right next to the damn gate. And a reward for doing that is another symbol. So, also a lower entry here, so I'll read it before I hop in there. So, oh, I'm so sorry. Disaster struck suddenly. We had a vague, dark foreboding, and it became truth. A meteor appeared from nowhere, casting a dark shadow of debris over the land with the violence of its impact. Its destructive force spent, the fallen star burned itself out rapidly, and the incident should have faded into memory. But the meteor brought with it corruption. A great poison burst forth into the land, a strange energy that clawed at natural life with a ferocity That strange negative energy emitted from the meteor expanded to encompass Talon 4 in a night as a spider weaves a web. Basically, don't get hit by fucking meteors. It just sucks. But a reward for doing all that is quite a nice one. We got our charge beam back. Unfortunately, the ions aren't gonna just let you go with it. Like, you ain't getting through that without firing a shot and without taking damage. Fortunately, the charge beam is enough to kill them outright. Like so. Also note this. Unidentifiable obstruction approximately 1 meter wide blocks the hole. So we can't do anything with that at the moment, but remember it's there. Controller. Oh yeah, I'm definitely coming down with something nasty. Alright, so with that, I'm just trying to think where I want to go now. Apart from bed! Oh, I'm so sorry. Controller! These are new batteries, so it should not be a signal issue. Ow. Alright, fine. I think we can go this way at the moment. Okay, yeah, ooh. Actually, you know what? Oh, I'm gonna call it here. I wanted to at least get the next boss out the road and then do it, but oh my god, I don't think I'm surviving at this rate. So, oh my god. So, bit of a shorter stream today, and I can only apologise for that, but I was not expecting to be coming down with something. Let me see who I've got that I can raid. But of course, while I'm having a look to see who I can raid, I of course want to give the biggest shout out to Scariest Llama. 1, for scaring the fucking shit out of me. 2, for the follow, and 3, for the tier 1 sub. You didn't have to do that, but of course I absolutely appreciate it. You're still my favourite llama. Thanks for stream, hope you feel better soon. You and me both, cause... yeah. Let me see who we can raid. Well, I've got options, but there's one option that is immediately intriguing me. I mean, with a tagline with, I want Seffi's 9 inches, of course I'm going to question that decision. Alright, so let me get this raid started. 2 seconds. But yeah, I'm just going to do the raid straight in, and oh my god. I hope I feel better soon. Hopefully I feel better tomorrow and we can pick up where we leave off. But I'll keep you updated about Discord otherwise. But yeah, for the time being, take care folks, and remember, every single problem in the world, regardless of what it is, can always be involved by shooting it. It can always be solved by shooting it. And I say that as a non-American. Take care.